Hello, everybody. My name is Reagan, aka Authenticity. That's my pseudonym. Doing a video today on a piece that I wrote called Passing Judgment. It's basically about a woman who spends her life, passing judgment on everybody else. Everybody else is doing wrong. Everybody else is no good. She's higher than everybody. She's bigger than everybody. She's better than everybody. And she dies. And she gets to talk to God. And she meets her maker. And she's thinking that, she's done all these good things in her life. And when she gets there, he tells her, no, you've done nothing good. You've had a lot of wealth, you got a lot of success, but you didn't share it with anybody. You didn't do anything to help anybody with what you had. You simply hoarded it. So all you did right now really is just pass judgment. And that's basically what the premise of the piece is, and the premise of the video. And that's about it. Hope you enjoy. I awoke this morning in my 6-bedroom, 4-bathroom home that sits high up on a grassy knoll to the sounds of babies crying and bullets flying as I slipped on my silk pajamas. Walking down the marble hall to the master bathroom, I heard the sirens of another senseless murder. Heard a pimp tell a trick, have my money or I'll burn you. The sounds of glass breaking plays in the background as I brushed the remains of last night's shrimp, lobster, and filet mignon from my perfectly veneered pearly whites. What a mess, I say to myself. When will they learn? A destitute child stares at me from across the street as I make use of my time in traffic by applying my $20 mascara and $40 eyeshadow, perfectly laid blues and yellows. She knocks on my window and I shoo her away. I simply don't have time to indulge her begging today. I make my way up the elevator 20 floors, sit at my desk and look out on the world. Watch a mugging in the alley and a thief count his tally. Then simply turn my back on it all. They're going to be in some serious trouble when the axe finally falls. Get a call from a friend, she needs advice. She's pregnant again. But not by her husband, it's another man's. Tell my secretary to take a message. I don't have time for her drama. Look up at my 3 diplomas, psychology, business, and political science. Feel proud of myself. I don't want to hear no mess about her becoming some loser's baby mama. Continue through my day, making deals and agreements, contracts and leases. This is what I was made to do, created to do, deny and approve, hire and fire, command and reprimand, and run my business and my life hand in hand. God molded me perfectly, no flaws, break no rules, ignore no laws. I walk alone in this world, disturbing no man's peace, doing only what God showed me, living through my work and hiding from the streets. I send $200 to the little girl on TV every year. Heck, she should have a house and a car by now, but she's living off all the money I vowed. I read the word, and frankly, I find some of it quite absurd. I mean, really, the year of release? You should have paid your bills on time, and you wouldn't need a creditor's pity. That's just my take on how life should go. I made my own way, never begging, never needed to borrow. No one can tell me anything. I'm ready for the king. I never needed a husband. I can buy my own rings. I never wanted to be a wife. Had too much going on in my own life to anticipate the intrusion of another's. Besides, have you seen some of these half-tore-down brothers? I can do bad all by myself. I have my $3 million house, $200,000 car, 2 dogs and a kennel, a horse, a stable, paintings, jewelry, baby, I'm able. Rich acquaintances, I'm not alone by far. So I'm ready. I have all the things God promised me as a saint. Then suddenly, my heart stopped. Thought I was prepared to meet God, my maker, but I ain't. I'm gasping for air and tugging at my hair, trying to hold on to my life. What's wrong? Why don't I want to go? I know. I'll stop fighting. Talk to the Lord, and then he'll send me back. He's got to know. I made my way to the gate and I waited. Proud. No fear. What's taking him so long? I know he knows I'm here. Pacing and walking. I'm getting tired of waiting. What's the matter? Why isn't he here? What could he possibly be debating? I don't want to be rude, but I gotta find out. Why didn't he come get me? What's this all about? So I tiptoe to the gate, stick my head through, and yell out, Lord, come quickly, please. You gotta open the gate to let me in. I don't have any keys. And just as I began to think I was all alone, I heard a voice call out to me.
Daughter,
He said,
child. Child of mine, you've done many things in life, crossed many lines.
Yes, Father, I said. I was successful and fair. Wherever there was work, hard work, I was there,
That you were.
he confirmed. And I felt that's just the way it was supposed to be,
But,
he said. But, I retorted.
my beautiful child, you leave me here standing, disappointed, astounded at all the beautiful things you have done. But you never used your gift for good. Not a single one.
No, wait, God, you don't understand. I built a company from the ground up with my bare hands. I was a leader and I did this with everything you put in me. I was number one at the top of my industry. So you see, you made a mistake. Your view was skewed. He smiled at me gently, never raising his voice, and said,
Oh, now was it really? Then tell me, what other good deed did you do?
Well,
Did you fellowship in the tabernacle?
no, but
How about the child you denied? All she wanted was an apple.
wait, let me explain. I didn't have time, not that day.
How about repaying me for all the blessings I give? Did you ever tithe? I only asked for a tenth. Did you report any of the slayings you saw? Or stand on the side of the goodwill? Help teach the law? Did you share your wealth of knowledge with the one who needed guidance? Did you treasure your gift or hoard it and hide it? Did you attempt to encourage one soul with all of the word that you have stored in you? Or did you simply pleasure yourself with all that you knew?
I hung my head in shame, and tears began to flow. No, Father, I didn't.
My child, I must go. I leave you now, but please know this, that your life was in vain. Every one of your days, you did something only I can do. When you chose to accuse and reprove, your time is up now, and your days has been spent sitting in your window, passing judgment.